Greetings and salutations, fine people. I'm Patti Alvarez. Welcome to The Good Soul, a show where we'll have supercharged chats with everyday humans from all walks of life and unpack what in their story will inspire us all. We'll extract the untapped wisdom, distill it, and serve it up to you in all the right ways that will engage, enlighten, and most of all, inspire growth within your soul. I think people are awesome. So join me on this journey through the hearts and minds of ordinary people to uncover the good soul within you. This is The Good Soul. Hey friends, welcome to The Good Soul, episode 53, Making a Marriage Work, part 2. I'm here with my husband, the amazing Manny Alvarez, and I am Mrs. Manny Alvarez, and we're here to talk about our love, our challenges, and this highly effective method that couples have been using for decades. It's called the Gottman Method. Who knows, guys, no matter where you are in the relationship food chain, I'm sure you can learn something extra awesome and useful, and hopefully will entertain you in the meantime with our tales. So yeah, marriage comes with its ups and downs, but these 7 principles may help you to create a healthier relationship with your spouse. They say there's no roadmap for difficult endeavors in life, but for 4 decades of scientific research and real-time lab observations compiled in one book come as close to as we might get to getting a guidebook for marriage. That's pretty awesome.
Anything that helps out.
So Dr. John Gottman and Nan Silver, in their book, The 7 Principles for Making a Marriage Work, combine research and practical applications for creating long-lasting and fulfilling relationships. Who's not down with that? Their 7 principles stem from years of longitudinal studies on couples. Applying these principles takes practice, but can be pivotal to creating a healthy partnership. So, baby, what do you say? LETSGO, let's go.
No.
Yeah. So in part 1 of this 2-part series, we went over the basis of the book, which I summarized for you guys right now. And we also went over steps 1 and 2. I'm going to review those for anybody who might not have seen.
And remember, everything's off the cuff with me. I don't know nothing going on.
Yeah, we don't prepare him in any way. He just kind of walks in. Well, you kind of knew from last week what was up. But
Yeah.
So can I quiz you? Do you remember what principle 1 was?
No, you're not.
Principle 1, enhance your love maps. So Gottman states that emotionally intelligent couples are familiar with their partner's love maps. Enhancing your love maps is about being familiar with your partner's world, understanding their lived experience, and knowing their love language. Remembering their life-changing events, this mutual understanding helps each other's worlds arouse care for each other and increase connection. Enriching your love maps involves a deep comprehension of what makes your partner your partner. So we went through that.
Okay.
Revert back to part 1, episode 53. And then for the second principle, it was nurture your fondness and admiration. Fondness and admiration in marriage demonstrate affinity for your partner based on an inner belief that they're worthy of respect. Gottman and Silver explain that the marriage may no longer be salvageable when fondness and admiration are lacking. Gottman suggests that a good way of evaluating whether you have admiration and fondness for your marriage is to recount the story of your first meeting and your courtship. And we had a lot of fun doing that last week.
We do that a lot. We do that a lot, too.
Yeah. Oh, God,
we visit it all the time.
Oh, my God. How many nights we're getting into bed, I cuddle up to you and I'm like, remember the night we met? Remember the night we met? Let's talk about the night we met.
I love it.
Yeah. His research found that the way couples recount the relationship origin story predicted divorce or stability with a 94% accuracy. So I wish we can get that intel from him.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we should see if we can get with John Gottman. That would be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, in your eyes at least.
I think it would be fun.
I get nervous with all kinds of stuff like this. I always did.
Am I making you nervous right now?
Always.
I always make you nervous?
All right, that's a joke.
Knock it off. Stop it. Take a deep breath. Get a hold of
Heart
yourself.
is racing a little bit, though. I don't know why. But go ahead.
Maybe it's my good looks or fancy charm.
Maybe it is.
Oh, my God. Okay, so let's move on. Let's start.
Let's do it.
Principle number 3, turn towards each other instead of away. In a healthy relationship, partners make bids for each other's attention. If you tell your partner, I'm having a bad day at work, and your partner replies, I don't have time to talk right now, this is turning away from your partner. I'd break your face. I'd break your face.
I give you time, right? The first thing I do is, how's your day?
And vice versa, yeah.
Exactly.
When your partner bids for your attention and you take time to be present, listen, and support them, you're turning towards each other. Turning toward is the basis for emotional connection, romance, passion, and a good intimacy life. I'm not going to use the S word. So choosing to turn towards one another helps fill each other's love tank, as longtime marriage counselor Gary Chapman says in his book, The 5 Love Languages.
All right. I know.
Yeah. So let's go through. So when times get hard, that full tank can come in handy and help you drive through the challenge productively and lovingly. All right, so let's talk questiones. I'm going to quiz you.
Oh, boy. All right, this is why. See, now the hard was just coming, now it's racing again.
All right, so let's say, okay, so action plans. Invest heavily in your partner's emotional bank account. Avoid having the internet and other electronic gadgets disrupt personal interactions.
That goes both ways, though. That goes both ways. Don't even play your game. You're like that. You got neck problems from being the scrunch neck.
Yeah, I do. I
have like this constantly. Neck.
Okay, all right. I'm usually when I get home, I'm usually doing TikTok for the show to promote the show.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm just telling you.
Or I'm playing Wordle.
We're saying screen time. That's all I'm saying. I said you're on the screen a lot. You're doing your work and everything, but it's your screen. That's what I'm saying. It's just screen time, sweetie. Ooh, I got the dirty look.
Giving them the stink eye.
This is why my heart raises.
I'm eyeing you. This is my heart. Okay. Questions. Give me yes or no answer.
Good.
I talk about my day with my partner.
Yes.
Yes. I actively listen to my partner when talking about his or her day.
Yes.
Totally. You are like, sometimes it kind of annoys me because every day, like about 2 minutes in the conversation, you're like, all right, so tell me your day. Give me the rundown. How's your day? How's your day been? And he immediately will say like, you don't sound good. He knows like
that. I feed off that.
Yeah.
Then I know how to, judge everything.
Yeah. I enjoy having discussions with my partner.
Yeah, but
As long as we're not fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you're not.
Exactly.
As long as he's not on my Shiza list. My partner and I share similar values.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. We've already established that.
That's one of the main connections we have too.
Yeah. I find my partner's interests enjoyable despite being different than mine.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mine?
We always bend for it too. So we get, I don't like all your shows. I enjoy being with you, so I enjoy them a little more.
Yeah, and what you always say, and I love when you say this, is you like seeing me happy.
I like seeing you happy.
You like seeing me happy. How much do you connect with your partner? Give instances of a recent connection where you poured into your partner's emotional bank account.
We're always talking about feelings. That's
I think when we slow dance, we're really connected.
Oh, yeah.
Like those times where we really connect.
Yeah. Well, that was just the other night.
How much time do we spend talking together?
All the time.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
We do. So that's what he's saying is talking's too much?
No.
Good thing.
It's good, yeah.
Communication. Keep your doors open.
What are some of the ways in which you might have been invalidating your partner's emotions? Meaning what you're saying is nonsense or get over it kind of attitude.
No, we always care about what...
You made me feel really invalid once.
Once, all we're going to do it is 1:19.
This is a good story, so wait. Sit tight, everybody. We got to pay the bills, so don't go away. We'll see you in a few on The Good Soul. This segment of The Good Soul is brought to you by Aaron Fisnick, certified luxury home specialist with Ivester Jackson Christie's International Real Estate. Aaron serves all levels of the greater Lake Norman region real estate market, and whether buying or selling, she is very much the lady who will deliver like no other. Many of us at Good Soul are also really happy clients. Aaron can be reached at 704-728-5657 or reach out to me and I'll get you guys connected. Thank you, Aaron Fisnick, and thank you guys for tuning in and supporting The Good Soul. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The Good Soul. We are on episode 3. We're talking about making a marriage work. But this is part 2 of a 2-part series because we got so much good stuff to get in. The 7 principles to making your marriage work. We are on now principle 3, turning towards each other instead of away. So we left off on a question where I asked Manny, in which ways might you have been invalidating your partner's emotions?
Again, go back to give me to me. You explain.
Yeah. So I just remember one time I was upset about something and I called him. Like I was really vulnerable, and I don't want to get into too much detail, but I have a dream of having something. It's a car, and I wanted it for a long time. And somebody I know who I love, who I beyond all like deserves a car, and it's like I wouldn't change the way it is. But I was like bummed out. I was like, wow, like, and I don't ever want to use the word jealous.
I know exactly what car you're talking about.
Yeah, of course. So anyway, I was like, I need to just say this out loud so you can tell me how not ridiculous, because I wasn't like batty sits. I just was sad. I was like, I want that car now. Like, it wasn't about them not having the car. It was about the fact that I'm like, I don't have it yet. And he literally was like, are you effing serious right now? I got to go. And you like hung up on me. And I felt very invalidated right there.
Well, that wasn't it. And
that's not the norm.
That wasn't the gist of the whole thing. So, you got so much, that you have. That's the only thing. It was never
well, why didn't you say that? You're like, why didn't you?
Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me, sweetie. You got everything you need.
You did not say sweetie. I think you were in a bad mood because you like all but hung up on me.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
See, you cut that thing. You made me look like a bad guy.
You're not a bad guy. It was one speck of time. Everybody knows how sweet you are. All right, let's move along. Is there any times that I made you feel invalid? Or like not heard?
No, when they clean.
All right, so here's the deal.
Don't. Okay. I'm sorry.
He's just always, you just look like Petey.
Oh boy.
Sometimes you make Petey face.
Bro.
You just made Petey.
Brother.
You just made Petey face. Because we have a not traditional role, right, in our household. I go out and work, and Manny's disabled. Yes. He does what he can. So what he can do sometimes is clean. And we have this really fancy vacuum. And whenever people are over, they basically, in a polite way, tell me as soon as the garage door goes up, I hear the vacuum go on. And I feel bad because I think he just wants to make sure he knows he's pulling his weight. And Manny,
from it. It's the last thing. I struggle all morning. The whole. You see, they don't know the whole routine. But yeah, that's just.
You want to make sure it's done when I get there.
Yeah, I try to. I try my hardest. That's right.
We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But Stacy in particular really got a kick out of you with the vacuum. And here in the garage door, she's like, and I'd walk in and she'd go like clockwork. It's just so funny.
And it's not
big boy.
It's far from it. I know.
No, and
I do.
You don't think I hope you know how much I appreciate how good
I do.
you do.
You know I
know. Our
I
cleaning
struggle to do anything. So yeah.
Our cleaning lady's here now. She's cleaning the studio, and we're shooting. And like we don't need her at our house because he keeps our house is so clean that it's silly to have the cleaning lady come over. And she just saw him today in the lobby. I'm like, Elvira, we'll have you come over one day, do a good scrub down.
No, I don't know. Me and my wheelchair go around and vacuum if I got to.
Yeah, you would. I know you would. Okay, moving right along. What steps will you take to ensure that your partner feels heard and his or her feelings are valid even to you?
What steps?
Write me a letter, send me a text message, sit me down, look me in the eye. Like if you knew I wasn't hearing something.
I would try everything. But we talk so much about it.
Yeah, we're so interconnected.
Yeah. Like I know when something's bothering, that. I am like, oh boy,
Yeah, I think that's the interesting part about our relationship too, that in marriages, and this is I think where sometimes problems occur, and we're not immune to this, but that people have other lives. They have other kind of habitats that they got, like people who go out into work every day. They go to the gym every day. They have other circles of friends. Like you and I are so in the same habitat all the time. Although you're not here a lot, and then it's kind of funny. Like when
we're on the phone, you're like, oh, I always know what you're doing, what's going on. And
all
we
day.
don't try to. It's just boy, it is.
Yeah, like I think like most marriages. But
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when I walk
quintessential.
when I walk into the bakery with you, it always makes me laugh. I'm like, you have your own. He's like
my
Mr.
little home
Popularity.
over there.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Popularity when we go. Everybody
They call it
starts,
the Manny sandwich.
They start screaming his name at
They
the
made
bakery.
a sandwich after me.
They named a sandwich after him at Trump Bakery. They did. Okay.
Trump.
If your partner says they feel stuck in an unending cycle, how will you respond, bearing in mind the metaphors used? Stuck in an unending cycle with regards to our relationship.
You got to throw me something again. You know, how you.
I don't think we've gotten there yet, where we're in this like cycle of like, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just things are kind of humming along and nothing new and exciting is happening. So like the word's not coming to me, but no, that we don't suffer from that.
Yeah, I didn't get to understand the question too much, so.
In what ways can you bear witness to your partner's distress?
What ways? I could tell it right away. What do you mean, what ways?
Yeah,
I
you can.
I could see it right away.
You
Like you just talked
absolutely
about.
Can.
You can see it right away. I'm like, oh, don't got to say nothing. Don't got to say nothing. It's all in the eyes.
I hate it when I'm in a bad mood. So I do that. I make this promise to myself like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, only time I'm ever, not that I really don't think I have a drinking problem. So guys, don't get the wrong idea. But I'm like, it's more about health. I'm, definitely starting to go through menopause, I think. And like my joints are achy and I'm sleepy and a lot. And it shouldn't be that way. I mean, I eat healthy and blah, 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 blah. So I said, I'm only going to drink on Saturday nights.
Yeah, but...
And then wait, let me finish.
Don't stop all the time.
Okay, but let me finish. Let me finish my story. Sweetie. That's okay. Then, like 2 nights ago, this is like 9 days into I'm only going to drink on Saturday. So we go out on Saturday night. Me and Joe and the girls went out. We had such a good time at MILF's, and that was Saturday. And then come Tuesday, I'm like so stressed out that I made a chocolate martini. And I'm kind of mad at myself that I did that.
What?
I know. It's not like I was smoking crack. I know. I'm so hard on myself.
I didn't say it. It makes it sound like you do it, and we don't. It's just, we're not drinking. People drink, and it's all right.
Yeah.
But we're not drinkers. So, not
no,
heavy.
not big drinkers.
Yeah, big drinkers. Yes. I phrased that wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, we certainly do have a great time. Like when we go out.
We go out. Yeah.
Oh my God, and we have parties. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Principle number 4, let your partner influence you. Couples are more likely to stay together when they work as a team. When one person has all the power in a relationship, it creates a hierarchical difference. When you turn toward each other, when making big decisions, sharing opinions, or involving your spouse in your thought process, you allow them to influence you. Letting your partner influence you isn't the same as letting someone control you. It's more about communicating and involving your significant other in decisions. I'm just thinking of the line in Eat, Pray, Love when she goes over to her best friends with her new boyfriend. And her best friend's husband's like, you're kind of like a dog. Like when you dated Gary, you looked and dressed like Gary. And then now that you're dating Johnny, you look and dress like Johnny. Ugh. I think it's funny. I don't know that we look anything alike, though.
No. Us?
No.
No, I think further from the one.
I think we're a cute couple, though.
Yeah. But
Sandy Murray.
You don't think they would pick us out, though? Like you keep on saying. It's
I don't
just
think
like too different. But again, what I like about that is the balance is, I think that's right. Nobody wants to be higher than anybody. You shouldn't be. Everybody stays on a level playing field, and it's balanced. And that's where you get your balance. And if somebody get off teetered, bad mood or whatever, then you adjust and you try to get that balance back.
Yeah, you work with one another.
Yeah, that's what, I think balance is the main thing. It's very good to be equals.
Yeah, and I think we're good at that. All right, read these statements and tell me yes or no. My spouse takes all I say seriously. Be honest.
Yes.
You do?
No. It's in between.
All right, are you saying you for me or me for you?
That's what I don't know.
All right, do I take everything seriously that you say, do you think?
Yes.
You think I take everything you say
seriously? Did I say seriously? Well, most of the stuff, yes.
Okay.
Most of the stuff. I think you do.
I think you take me more seriously than I take you. I think my ADD, my steamroll mentality sometimes ignores what other people say.
Yeah, because sometimes I talk and then 2 seconds later, like, oh, and I just asked you.
Well, it's not even like that. Yeah, that too. Yeah, you do that too. So don't even go there. I don't like when you say that because sometimes you weaponize that. I'm talking about like something that really matters to you. that I'm hoping if I just keep moving the way I move, that you're just going to get used to it. I'm just trying to think of, you know, like, you're always late. 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 You're always late.
Oh.
I'm hoping it works eventually, but you're kind of trying to comply with that. So maybe
I wasn't late today, and you tricked me.
I have to trick you.
You tricked me.
So I have to trick him like every other week.
Yeah, you get here.
Why can't just the time be the time?
What did you say? What did you say? It's me.
It's me. My spouse allows me to influence our marital decisions.
My spouse? What?
You allow me to influence our decisions. A hard yes.
Big time yes.
Yeah. I make most of the decisions, and then once in a while he'll get like really mad about something. Like
when I'm right about something,
the
still make the decision after I said something.
The mantle. Like he was like, we are not tiling that mantle with stickums. I wanted to put peel and stick up. And he was like so mad.
Don't tell my contractor friends this. You know,
I just finally talked him into it. But I have to tell you though, baby, that like some people, like my girlfriends would be like, tile the effing mantle. Like what's he gonna do? And I'm like,
because we got to take the mantle down. It's just not tiling the mantle. I want to get a mantle face and everything. I don't want that white thing. That's the whole point. That whole thing I want to take off.
I've been telling you that from the get-go. I want to go
nice thick mantle.
Okay.
You know. Okay.
All right. Listen, Bob Vila. We're not talking. We're not talking about the mantle. The point is, I am very type A. I definitely am the first one to admit it. And his big, deep, brawly voice and tough demeanor makes it seems like he's the one that is making the decisions. But the reality is, yeah. Newsflash.
I don't, because I just let things go.
No.
I'm easy.
Well, yeah, you are. I mean, what's the problem? Guys, this is all too much fun, but we're going to wrap up segment 2, believe it or not. So we'll see you in just a few on segment 3 on The Good Soul. Don't go away. Hey there, busy women in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. This is for you. If you've been struggling with fatigue, stubborn weight gain, restless nights, or gut issues that just won't quit, it's time to stop guessing and start healing. Kimberly is an integrative health practitioner and helps women uncover the root causes of their health challenges so they can feel energized, balanced, and truly alive again. Let's get to the bottom of what's holding you back. Book your free health strategy call today at KimberlyFlevy.com because you deserve to feel amazing every day. Welcome back, everybody, to The Good Soul. We're on episode 3, How to Make a Marriage Work, part 2, segment 3. Did I say episode 3 or 53? 3. We're on episode 53, segment 3.
Segment 3.
So let's pick up where we left off.
Right on.
My partner believes my opinions on issues are solid and noteworthy.
Yes.
Hard yes for both of us, yeah. My partner makes all decisions in our marriage.
Yeah. She does.
Not all.
Yes, she does.
Most.
Yeah, she does.
You sound like Dave Poston.
Yeah, she does.
No, you sound like Dave Joanne. Yeah, she does.
Dave, Big Dave.
I know, love Davey Dave. Okay,
kid.
So, yes, I do make most of the decisions. That is true.
Yeah, like I said, I'm late. That's why you don't get. I think you don't realize how laid back I am when it comes to all these
I think it's every marriage for the most part. The woman.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, I am kind of laid back.
I want to find a better word than laid back, but we'll let that slide for now.
About laid back, yeah.
How do you handle forgetting an event which your partner holds dear?
How do I handle what?
Forgetting an event that I hold dear. What would you say knowing that your partner is already angry? You forgot our anniversary.
No. Don't forget my anniversary.
All right, let's tell the story about your birthday.
That's what you forgot, not me.
Forget.
Yeah, you did. Well, you said, happy birthday. Okay. And it was the day before.
It's the first year we meet. He's in North Carolina. I'm in New Jersey. I think his birthday is January 29th. Mm-hmm. I mean, I practically hired a mariachi band to come parade through his house on his birthday. I got him, always beautiful gifts.
Yeah, you always give great gifts.
I mean, it's
beautiful gifts.
I was with you. I was coming down.
Oh, I know. Well, keep on going with the story.
So I say to him that morning, T-minus 12 hours until your birthday. You don't say a word. You don't say. He doesn't even tell me. His birthday is January 28th. I think it's the 29th. So we could go through the whole day and he doesn't tell me, honey, it's my birthday. I still don't understand why you didn't tell me it was your birthday.
It was no big thing. We just kind of.
It was no big thing?
Well, you said happy birthday.
Why did you not tell me it was your birthday?
I didn't think nothing of it. I don't know. I didn't think it was a big
you didn't think anything of it until you did think something of it. When I figured it out. And then you gave me like the cold shoulder.
Oh my God, no.
It was almost like you used it as leverage.
Oh my God, you're making me sound evil on this.
You're not evil.
This is what my heart races for. This is why.
My belly.
My belly.
Okay,
my
let's keep going. I don't like how you play that. Okay. Your partner tells you that she finds out her body needs some time to completely get over the effects. Oh, let's
hey now.
We're gonna move on. We're not gonna ask. That's a little too uncomfortable. We have daughters. How does your spouse influence you?
How do I influence you?
How do you influence me?
I don't know.
I can tell you wholeheartedly if there's the most important question you're going to ask yourself about your partner is that do they make you a better person? And hands down, no question, he makes me a better person.
You make me a better person, 100%.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He inspires me.
I like when you explain things. I could, pick it up a little better.
If I could get a word in edgewise,
you told me to go. I'm trying to go real fast. I don't know. We got to go. It's okay. We got to go.
You're on speed mode. Anyway.
You told me we got to go fast. Okay.
I'm trying to have this come to Jesus moment with you.
Right, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead.
That there's no question that you inspire me to be a better person. And I owe so much of my current successes and wins in life to my love for you.
Yeah, that's vice versa too. That goes right back at you.
Yeah,
you know that.
I do.
Yeah, that's true-hearted. That goes without falling around.
Okay. If you responded yes to question 4 above, highlight 3 instances. So I would say the business, my overall health and wellness, and our home life, our ability to work very hard. We live in an extraordinary neighborhood, and it didn't come easy. And our love, and
you, my health, the whole 9 yards. It's right back for you take watching out for my health and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
It's just right back. Everything you're saying is I pick up on, and I'm trying to give back.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing what you give, and you give a lot, man. You give a lot, kid.
Well, so do you, honey. So do you. Okay, number 5. Solve your solvable problems. There are 2 types of problems that can occur in a marriage, perpetual and solvable. Perpetual problems usually are complex and may result in a communication gridlock. But just because you're having reoccurring issues with your spouse doesn't mean you can't have a thriving marriage, because every marriage has problems.
Yeah.
Solvable problems are usually more straightforward. With solvable issues, you can directly tackle the problem and find a solution. There isn't typically underlying conflict or resentment with solvable issues, only a challenge at hand. It's almost like irritating one another. So let's go through, rather than asking each other questions, let's go through what some of the highlighted suggestions are. Let's see if we can relate to any of these. Soften your startup. If you approach the problem from a calm, respectful place, it allows you to both feel heard. How are we at doing that, you think?
I don't think we're good at that.
You think we are?
Everything could use work. That's everything. That goes with a marriage. Without, everything is work. Every day is a work. And I'm not saying strenuous work or anything like that. It's just, be aware.
I think both of us do get triggered a little quickly, though. You wouldn't agree with that?
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you see red, and like it's hard for you. We've gone through this before.
Yeah.
Number 2 suggestion, learn to create and receive repair attempts. Repair attempts are actions or statements that keep conflict from escalating. They can involve levity, humor, an inside joke, or a special code. I like the special code.
I like the joke.
When you're mad, there ain't no joking around with you. So,
all right, I got you. I got your special safe word.
Safe word, Shanti.
Shanti.
Safe word, sushi.
Sushi. No sushi.
That used to be my safe word when we take a cruise.
I like Shanti.
When you had to pick your kid up at childcare on the cruise, the Disney cruise, my safe word was sushi.
Oh, boy.
Number 3, soothe yourself and each other. Taking a 20-minute break, calming down, and soothing your partner can be an effective problem-solving strategy. Totally agree.
Me too. You know I do. Say, time out. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Got to go. Be back.
You just run to the bathroom.
You got to go. See you later.
He runs to the bathroom. Yeah.
Because you got to calm down before I say stupid stuff. Because I know me. I say stupid stuff sometimes.
Not really, sweetie. You're so sweet. You really don't. I mean, you really don't.
I try.
Once in a while, you'll say like, you dummy, or, you say in curse word, but you never you don't say, and that's when we're like in a big fight. Like you're so sweet. Don't be so hard on yourself. Number 4, compromise. Finding a solution that you can both live with may help establish a healthy conflict resolution.
Yeah, but I give in a lot.
Can we think of a time? Can we think of a time that you haven't given in?
No.
All right. The those things are still on our shutters.
Oh
on
my
the house.
gosh! Everything
that you didn't win.
The
that I didn't
house,
win on.
everything. The only thing I didn't want to bend on is the back, putting the black back there because the sun is so direct and makes it really hot, and then you understand why everything bends.
I'm talking about those things.
Yeah,
on
the
shutters
squirrely things on the shutters.
It looks like the Wild West.
We'll get to it. I get somebody up there because I sure the hell can't do it.
The fact that you won't put the sheetrock up, you're waiting to put the.
Hey now.
Yeah. Okay. What else? I'm trying to think. I'm saying the fact that we can't put the sheetrock up. Let's move on.
Yeah, not that I can.
Being tolerant of each other's faults. Understanding your partner is human and accepting their flaws helps create an attitude where calm can occur.
Exactly.
I love that.
I do a lot. Very much so.
What of my flaws? What of my flaws do you think are cute? What do you like?
Flaws?
Yeah, like my quirks.
There is no flaws in you, sweet thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gotta keep it. I don't want my heart racing again. Say something stupid.
Oh, stop. Like that I snore. You don't think that's
whatever.
cute?
And then like you said, okay, this is what you say. The things you're gonna miss.
The things you're gonna miss.
Things you're gonna miss.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That's what I was going to say.
You're like, it annoys me, but what are you going to miss?
They say the things
annoying snore, or whatever it may be.
Murphy's tuna mouth in the middle of the night.
Mouth.
Yeah, he yells at the dog. You know when dogs go, they adjust their saliva and stuff. And he's like, Murphy,
he does it for 5 minutes.
Shut the F up.
I'm like,
leave him alone.
And he stops though. He knows he's doing it wrong. He stops.
Yeah, he looks at me and rolls his eyes.
He's a little person.
All right, guys.
He's the funniest.
Principle number 6 and principle number 7 will be coming up. Ooh. We are going to wrap up segment 3. We will see you for segment 4 in The Good Soul. Don't go away. Who isn't looking to get happy and healthy and empower themselves in an extraordinary fitness community? At Good Soul Hot Yoga, we offer life-changing yoga, strength training, cycling, and relaxing therapeutic classes that will make everything in your life feel better. For some power, balance, and peace of mind, we will deliver. Come experience our spa-like wonderland in the center of Mooresville. We will become your happy place. Welcome back, everybody, to The Good Soul. I am Patti. And this is my husband, Manny Alvarez, and we are talking about the 7 principles to make your marriage work. We are on to number 6 and 7. And Bill, our producer in our ear, just said, Manny, I give you a lot of credit for sitting down. And ladies, I do have to say that if you want to give if your husband is a bit lighthearted, and as long as he's not a total curmudgeon, which I know some men can be pretty stoic, the greatest way to get your husband to communicate openly is to start a podcast and make him sit in front of a camera, and you'll get all the right
everything
answers.
off the cuff too on my end too. So that kind of gets me. That's why I said my heart races.
Does it really?
Yeah, because it gets me nervous. You're talking to people. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Right. Number 6, overcome gridlock. Gridlock occurs when persistent disagreements cause conflict. For example, when you're gridlocked with your spouse on ongoing problems, they can lead to a lack of productive conversation. Perhaps you can't both seem to agree to disagree. Overcoming gridlock is not about solving the problem, but having a healthy conversation about the situation. But first, you have to understand what's causing the problem. Gottman believes that unrealized dreams create gridlock. Try to understand the root of the issue, communicate calmly, find a way to assess your non-negotiable and flexible areas of the conflict, and end the discussion on a calm note, expressing thanks and appreciation for your partner. I am here for that.
Okay, all right.
Question.
Oh, this is the stuff that gets my heart.
Quiz time. Quiz time.
That's what I told you.
You ready? You ready, baby?
Let it rip.
What dreams do you have that your partner is not aware of? Wait a sec. That doesn't sound right. Oh, no, it does. Yeah. That's
what dreams?
I wonder why that is. But okay, I just answered. But let's go with it.
What dreams you're not aware of? No, we talk all the time.
And we kind of talked about this in episode 1 when we were talking about like who is your partner, your aspirations.
Yeah, but no, we talk about everything. Like you want to be a senator, you want to do this, even though everything. Like, pretty much open, right?
Totally.
Unless you're keeping something from me, young lady.
No, I'm not keeping anything from you. Not at all. Huh. Do you think, though, that this is a good question, though? Do you think that there are areas that I am inflexible at all when we're having arguments? Or
inflexible?
Inflexible, yeah.
When we have an argument, you're inflexible. Inflexible about what? I don't understand the question. What do you mean inflexible for what?
Meaning I'm non-negotiable. Like I'm stubborn.
You're stubborn.
When do you think I'm stubborn?
The whole time. You're never wrong.
I don't believe that's true. Mm-hmm. You're wrong right now, and I'm right.
There you go.
That's for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
And I don't care. That's all right with me. I don't, like I said, I don't care. All right.
I would love to think of an example.
Not that it's terrible. It's just, it's the way I am. I don't want to, because I'm trying to fight this belly thing.
Yeah, we've had this conversation, and I'll be honest. Yeah. So this is the truth. My father, I always relate him to like the demeanor of like Bill Clinton. Very friendly, very likable, very calm, even keel. And I have sisters. So there was my father never challenged me much. Like he was like water. He kind of went with things.
Okay, well.
And my ex-husband, I mean, I didn't spend a ton of time with him. I probably total like maybe 10 years of my life. He was very flexible too. Like he just was very, like you say you're laid back, but I'm like, I wouldn't say that. I have to think of another word for you.
Yeah, I think laid back's not the right word.
Well, I think with you, like, I think that you really genuinely want to see me happy.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. Well, not every marriage is like that, honey. A lot of people put their own needs before the needs of their partner.
Well, I put you first.
Yeah, you don't do that, which is really fantastic, but
for you, the kids, everybody first, then me.
Well, but there's a right and there's a wrong in certain instances.
Oh, yeah, but that's not what you're. Well, right and wrong. If you're wrong, then you're wrong. I'll tell you. I'm trying
to go through my memory bank to think of a time when we truly like didn't agree on something, and I think the moral of this story is, and this is why I respect you so much and why our relationship works so well, because at the end of the day, people are who they are. They want what they want. And in a true, respectful, loving relationship, your partner allows you to do that. As long as it's within the confines of respect. Yeah, well,
that's what I'm saying. I put you guys first. Wrong or right don't have nothing to do with you guys first. I still put you first, you and the girls.
But I'm talking in terms of not so much putting, I guess you could say putting first. I mean, there's no circumstance where I can think of where you didn't eventually say, yeah, like if I said to Manny tomorrow, I want to move to Los Angeles, he may bellyache a little bit, but he'd be like, okay.
I do love it here, though.
I love it here, too.
Yeah, I do love it.
I know, but I also really love Los Angeles.
Especially where we live now. Oh. Yeah, you love L.A.
I love L.A. Yeah, how do we find ways to calm down and negotiate? How does that usually work out? I usually, like, if we have a fight.
I have to walk away.
You walk away, but then I'll go and, like, be sad Patty, and I'll lie on the bed. And eventually you come in and like lay down and spoon with me.
Because I got to calm down.
You feel
I
bad.
say stupid stuff, yes.
You have a heart.
That's why you jump off the handle sometimes. You say stuff. Once it's out there, you already said it's done. It's already out there.
Yeah.
That way, if you don't say it, it's never out there.
Yeah.
Even though you thought it, it's like, not that you really, want it, but you thought it and don't say it. You just go walk away, get your head right, and say the right thing.
And the best part of all is making up. Making up.
Hey, now.
Number 7. Oops. Number 7. Create shared meaning. Creating shared meaning involves fusing your goals, roles, and rituals. You can find fulfillment in sharing purpose by allowing yourself and your partner to have their needs, wants, and dreams recognized. You can create meaningful experiences when you share and explore all types of intimacy. For example, some couples may experience shared meaning if one partner plans their mate's ideal birthday celebration. Sharing purpose with your partner may help you feel closer.
Okay, I thought I was going to go a little.
I did too. I started getting nervous.
Where's it going? I was like, oh, here we go.
Oh my God. We're not talking about El Sexo. No, I know.
No, the S word you said, right?
Yeah. No, can't do that.
The S word.
Homie, don't play that. As my friend Joy Murphy used to say, as far as I'm concerned, the stork brought me. So, yeah. In what ways do we unplug from distractions? We don't. We lost internet the other night, and it was so cool. I was kind of excited for a second, and then it was like, oh, well, I could just use my hotspot.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I'm watching the president on my iPhone as he's playing his game. Thing. And I am getting my tech neck, and he's playing his game.
Well, I keep on calling this come on.
Well, we started tech neck. We started a new thing where, and I love this, that it's usually anywhere between midnight and like 2 a.m. You will shut the TV. We shut the stars off on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's silent. And it's about the only time that our house is silent. That's, I think, sometimes what stresses me out. I'm going to full disclosure right now. Sometimes when I get home from work, I just need it to be a little quieter. I think that's like that's
Go in the room. Close the door. It locks now. Imagine that.
Our door, the dog can push the door open.
Yeah, man. It's not like Shanti could go through anytime anymore. And like, I ain't going to go up and close the door.
Okay, I'll go in the room.
I'm just saying, if you want to, that's you. You're having a bad day. Everybody has a bad day. Or ask me too. You know, I'll go in the damn room.
Sometimes you're like a tornado. You're like, and then you're talking and the TV's loud.
That's just
or Guns N' Roses is blasting.
It's the way I deal with my pain.
Yeah.
I deal with my pain, all different ways.
And I'm like, this is why Rachel moved in with her mother.
Pain 24/7, please.
Did you hear me? I'm like, this is why Rachel.
I heard you.
You hear that, Ray? Number 2.
Ray.
In what ways do you deal with stress? Provide 2 scenarios where you're with your partner and the steps you take to ensure that even though you return home stressed, it does not sabotage your marriage by virtue of your communication with your partner. We take our walk. That's how we deal with stress.
Yes, walk or the golf cart if I can't walk.
Or a golf cart, of course.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't do the cane, we take the golf cart. But
we take the golf cart. We have a drink and sit on the back deck.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's always
nice.
very
nice. You
overlook
the lake. It's beautiful. That's quiet.
I call my sisters or Stacy.
You call your Stacy. Yeah, everything's quiet.
He's got to listen to me.
Yeah. We're all quiet, and all of a sudden you start yapping.
I know. My sisters at our party line.
You want to be quiet, but the first thing you do is pick your phone and call your sisters.
No. In what ways
not that
will
it's
you...
bad. You love your girl.
Oh, my God. Of course,
I love
they're the best.
I'm just saying what you do.
In what ways will you improve your relationship with your in-laws? Ooh, that's a whole nother episode. Yeah. We won't go there. Well, no, it's good. Everything's in a good place. That's for sure. But listen, it's challenging like every other relationship.
That's right. Everybody thinks it's a challenge.
It is a challenge.
Right on, kid. But so life's a challenge. Life's a challenge. Life's a journey.
Life's a journey, and I'm glad to be taking it with you.
Taking a ride with you. Riding the wave with you.
Why do you keep saying
I don't know, because it was the blast. I'm trying to bring it back in the episode.
You're very cute. Let's recap.
The wave.
Using the 7 principles by Gottman and Silver in their book, The 7 Principles of Making a Marriage Work as a Guide for Marriage, can help you create a stronger connection. Each of the principles builds on one another and is interrelated. As you lay the foundation for healthier patterns in earlier principles, the latter principles are easier to apply. put in the work to connect, communicate, and respect each other is worth it for a happy marriage. And I firmly agree.
And it don't even become it's not even a chore. After a while, it just happens.
Yeah.
Organically.
Yeah. So I'm going to say this again. I said this on the part 1 of this 2-part series that I don't think I know a couple who doesn't suffer from some sort of, I don't want to say major issue, but serious pressing issue. And it's typically communication. And the marriages, I'm telling you, and I'm thinking of one couple who I adore, but the marriages that look perfect, you find out something really crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you find out like, oh my God.
Look over there. Don't look over here.
Yeah.
Because this is good. No. You know,
and this brings me back to, even if your relationship's in a good place, that no relationship is immune to any outside forces or so.
It only takes a second to change.
Well,
change that journey.
I don't know about a second.
Well,
I'm saying a second,
5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever, just something stupid that someone could do, and all of a sudden it could lead to something else.
Well, I would.
That's what I'm saying.
I would challenge that a bit, and I just real quick want to make this point, especially with affairs, that affairs don't take a second. No. Affairs take hundreds, if not thousands, of interactions and decisions and there are a lot of places where you can stop along the way and say, hold on, this is wrong.
That's what I'm saying about the second. You can make that one, and then all that tumbles into other things, and then you're done.
Well, we're saying the same thing,
in
two different ways.
Yeah, right on.
I'm saying there are a lot of opportunities, and it's not just like, oh my God, I didn't know what hit me. Take care of one another, guys, for the sake of our children and our children's children. And there's help out there. There's help out there. So don't give up. And if you feel like you're helpless and there is a need to give up, then conscious parenting and coexisting and all that stuff.
Just talk to somebody.
We're a living example. Yes, talk to somebody. And we're living proof because we have great relationships with my ex and his new wife and her ex and her new fiance. So guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for, again, allowing us to be vulnerable in front of you. And
vulnerable ain't the word.
Yeah. Keep coming back because episode 54 is just around the corner. So we love you guys. Thanks for being here. Like, share, comment, and subscribe and keep coming back. Love you all. Peace.